what I'm going to share with you today is not about working hard, having a side hustle, making more content, getting up early in the morning in order to make more money. No, that is not what this video is about. This video is about you deploying strategically what you already know. Stay with me because I'm going to be taking you through 5 income pathways that would add a lot of value without a side hustle and making more content and working harder. I'm Linda. I'm sharing this because I've been there and I would like you to shorten your time when it comes to income pathways that work, because you already have what works. It's just for you to deploy it strategically. So, you see, number one, I want you to understand that there is a challenge with the side hustle culture or that narrative, because you already have lived experience. You've received knocks, and there are people who would like to know how you got out of a hellhole. If you were in a hellhole, if you're in a dark hole, financially, in relationships, in health, etc., there are people who want to know how you navigated from that. It has nothing to do with the side hustle, particularly if you're over 40, because you are already very busy. You have a family, there is work, there are other demands. You are just exhausted. The important thing is to galvanize your energy, and I'm going to be taking you through. Stay with me. The first thing that I'm going to be suggesting when it comes to the income pathways that I am discussing in this video, it's to package your expertise. As I've indicated, you already know, you've lived, you've failed, you've succeeded. There is so much value. You just need to think about it and say, there are people who are behind you who want to hear how you navigated the sticky path. And then another suggestion that I'm making, which is the second suggestion, is for you to look at deploying your expertise in community or cohorts. Think about this one. Say, for instance, there are 20 people who value your experience, who are even prepared to pay you for it. That is very important. Those 20 cohorts would add a lot of value. Or your community knows and they respect your voice, they respect your experience, and they are prepared to pay you for it without you having to start a new business, a side hustle. No. You are deploying your expertise strategically. The third, you have a network of relationships and people who matter, people who respect you, who even respect just your voice, your opinions. So, those people respect you, and that is what you can deploy intentionally to monetize the relationships in an intentional and manner that doesn't say you're just using them, in a manner that is also benefiting them because they respect you. That is very, very important. And what I would also like us to think about, look at writing and speaking in public, because remember, you have an experience, you have lived through experiences, and people want to hear you instead of you tucking yourself away. By the way, I was one of those people. I didn't fully understand how resourceful I was until I left my 9 to 5 job. And then I discovered that I had so much to offer. And I started writing ebooks for my students. And then on the 24th of June, it's very exciting to share this with you because I'm going to be launching my book. And I would not have done that had I not carved space for just thinking about my expertise, what people come to me about, asking for guidance, etc. So I'm now a writer and I am a public speaker. All I'm saying is that in itself is another pathway. I don't know about you. I am just throwing these things in the basket for you to select because you don't need a side hustle. You don't need to drain your energy. It is there for you to deploy intentionally. So let us take this conversation further. As I've indicated, here are these pathways that I am suggesting for you to come up with additional income and not go out of your way to tire or exhaust yourself. So, when it comes to what I'm going to be suggesting, now this is a test because flowing from what I have suggested, you need to ask yourself whenever an opportunity comes, very important, whenever an opportunity comes, ask yourself, does this add value? Is this taking me to where I want to go? Is this empowering me or not? If the answer is no, even if there is money involved, if the answer is no, this is not aligned with where I want to go, don't do it. That test is very important because that will drain your positive energy. It will tire you. It will embarrass you. You will not feel like somebody who is in the process of being energized and being transformed into a new you. Don't do it. That is the test. Does this add value to who I want to be? If it doesn't, don't do it. That test has helped me quite a lot. Even if there is a lot of money that is being offered, don't do it because, remember, we are in a long game of growth, of confidence, of being fulfilled, and of being the best we can be. Don't do something that belittles or it discourages you or it blocks you from being the new you. Now, I'm going to give you this homework. Do this. This is important. And please remember, there are other videos I have made in particular when it comes to your identity. Who are you when your job disappears? Because that is important for us to flourish when our identity represents something bigger. And that is why I have suggested these pathways. So, stay with me. Take a pen and a paper. Jot down 3 things. Just 3 things that you can do as from tomorrow, and then you just select one out of those 3 things. Remember, I said it's important that you package your expertise, from your expertise, 1, 2, 3, in their order, and then just select one and plan to run with it in a persistent, consistent, and unrelenting manner, because you will be surprised. One idea will lead to another. So that is what I am encouraging you to do. You just jot down what is in line with your expertise. 3, select one and run with it. Finally, don't ever forget that when all is said and done, and this is going to be important, your health comes first. Don't ever do something that compromises your energy, your health, and your relationships. Because when it comes to this package of monetizing your expertise, working with people, it's important that you don't compromise your health, your relationships, and your wealth, because that is your wealth, not just your bank account only, because that is how, as I've indicated, that is how you are going to add income in your life, by deploying what you are in a manner that transforms you, in a manner that allows opportunities that lead to financial freedom. Because you cannot be free if, for instance, you are forever thinking about money. However, as long as you know, even if it takes long, as long as you keep on keeping on, doing it when it's boring, doing it even if you feel that it's no longer yielding the desired results. Remember, you are over 40, you are here, it's been a long way, and you now have the opportunity to deploy your depth, and that is wealth. And it will automatically monetize. One opportunity will lead to another, and you will celebrate freedom when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your time, when it comes to your health. It will be amazing. Do it. Jot down this one thing that you just want to take forward, without saying it is a side hustle. It's not. You are deploying intentionally and strategically what you already know. I look forward to being with you in my next video, and I thank you for your time. Do share this video, and thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe. And then before I go, your comments, please. I want to hear what you think about this. Make suggestions so that we grow together. Thank you very much.